What is up, YouTube? We are back, and today we have the diecast unboxing here, and this is for the month of June. Sorry for cars going by and there's going to be background noises because of TV in the other room. But in this package, the reason why I have these 442s is because we're doing a comparison. I bought this one last week, and I just was anxious to open it, or else this would have been here. The Hot Wheels are sold. I didn't have it, so I needed it in the collection. And then this one I've had since it came out, the Color Supreme, which these castings are really valuable. So that's why when I saw this one on eBay for 20 bucks, I snagged it. The guy customized it, but who cares? And then we have these two. We have the 77 Chevrolet Chevelle and the 73. I just thought they're two cool different castings, different years. And then we have the Challenger, Hellcat, Mustang, and then two mainlines. I am going to try to get the Impala from that set to hold her set back a couple of weeks. So, I'm just trying to see how I can get my tripod this time. Alright, I think that's going to work. We'll start with the main ones. So this one is a newer casting. The VW custom. I thought it looks cool because it's a drift car. This package. My friend Fred from the channel is a big Volkswagen guy, and he has some Volkswagen. So if you're watching this, Fred, here you go. Here, let's just see if we can get focus. Okay, so it has sponsors on the window, the Volkswagen logo on the side. 79, that's cool, it has a hole there. Thought it was kind of a cool car. Set that over there. And then we have, this casting is cool. I was never really into JDMs until a couple years ago. And this is the Miata. YouTubers I've watched, T-Boys, they just got an LS swapped one. And I've seen an LS swapped one. Color, stuff in the back. And that one just came right out of there. I do have a couple of this casting. Does have, I thought it was writing, but it looks like a logo right there, but it's probably not gonna focus. No detail on the front, but it does have the backlights. That's what it usually is with main lines. They usually have minimum detail, but these ones are a couple bucks more in the sets, and they have full detail. There's just no rubber tires. This one is a Mustang from 2018 RTR. I think they're drift cars. I have a couple of them, but I just think they look cool. I have the green premium one, I think. The card from the 60th anniversary. Here's the back of the set. I want that one. And there's a chase for that one, so if you guys see these, look out. The regular one has a plastic chassis, and then the chase has the metal frame slash chassis. So just be on the lookout for that. And I was not lucky to find it. Card art was nice on that. These ones are a couple dollars more. Oh, it does come with like a thing to help keep the car from drifting around. Packages. There it is. But yeah, it is plastic wheels. So could always do wheels up if you wanted to. Here's the front. It does have all of the details. Oh, it even has the detail on the hood. It's cool. Here we go. I think this is a real car. It has the GT logo. Hang on, I want to see if it's just... Yeah. I don't know if it's a screen, but it does say GT. It has a license plate. What is it? RTR Rips, I think. So yeah, that one's cool. Alright, so here's a premium. Fast and Furious. I remember this. This is in Fast X, if I believe. The 2020 Dodge Challenger Hellcat My brother bought a 2021 Dodge Charger Charger Scat Pack. Here are the other ones in the set. That's the one I'm on the hunt for. So hopefully next month we'll see that one. Might have to order it off Amazon. So yeah. Some of these sets are hit or miss. I try not to get every Fast and Furious car because I feel like some of them I would prefer over others. So they've released this one a lot. I finally got it. So it's gray. It does have the Hellcat logo. And it looks like it has, so this is premium, so this is rubber tires. There's the front end detail, and on the hood, it's supposed to be a supercharger, which is tampoed on there, which is cool. And this is, I thought it was a different hood, but no, it still has that. This is a wide body, I think. Unless the regular ones are wide bodies. I'm not really sure. We have the taillights. I don't really do the road test, but yeah, Hot Wheels always real good. Some of the Johnny Lightnings and M2s I have trouble with. Alright, alright. So we have, I get these at Hobby Lobby, the garbage pail kids. And it does come with a sticker. On the back, it doesn't show what else we can get, but I am gonna try to cut this off camera. As the blade falls out of the knife. There might be Haunted Woods videos next week. I am not sure. I've just been busy in school since I only have like a week left. So, yeah. But I have been planning a video for the future that involves sports. So if you guys would like that, let me know in the comments. It'll be either a live stream or a video. It's probably going to be like an Olympic type video with my friends. I'm going to see who can do better at each sport. Alright, so here we go. I didn't get it open enough to grab. I don't know. I guess I'll grab the sticker while I'm at it here. I have one other, and it's from the Dazed and Confused movie, because that's a really good movie. Alright, this is from a movie, I'm not sure. My dad said what it was, but I forget. Okay, the bubble is really big on this one. Okay, so it is like a baby blue, and there is difference with the windows and the front end and stuff. Yeah, the tail light's different. I would do a comparison. I'll open the other one, but we have black rims. And there's a front end that it does have a push bar. I think the front ends look kind of like each other. I'm gonna try to open the hood. I'll try to do it off camera. Sometimes I use the blade of the Exacto knife to help pop it up, but I have to be careful not to scratch the paint. Alright. I think they put 454s in these. Oh yeah, the red engine block. Alright, so now we have the next one from the set. The last one is a 70. This is a 73 Chevrolet SS 454, yeah. From GL Muscle. And then the other names from the back of the set. Let me try to get this cut with the exact one. Alright, this one is easier to cut than the other one. I was having trouble with that one because of the packaging. That packaging is more heavy duty. Ring lights are a little more expensive, but you're getting more detail, and they're not like Hot Wheels. They do have plastic parts on them. Yeah. Try not to lose this one. I do have the primer one. I'm trying to get like every casting in this, because I feel like when you say Chevelle, people think of the 69 body style or the 70. Alright, so there we are. There's the headlight, and it is an SS, which is cool. My dad had one of these in the day. The rims, not anything, and it does have a dual exhaust. See, you can see the headlights are different. I'm gonna pop the hood open. Some of these green light ones are easier to open. And this one does have the same engine. Alright, so we'll do comparison. Yeah, the headlights are different. As I drop it. Alright, so on the 72, they're more rounder than squared on the 77. And then the body lines kind of look the same, but the windows are different on the 77. And then the taillights on this one are circle, like the headlights, and then these ones are kind of a rectangular look. So yeah, those are the difference on those years. Which I will have, like, not just diecast unboxings on the channel. I'm going to try to do, like, showcases of different castings by different people. Cars, because I have a lot of G bodies and I'm trying to make a wall for all these cars in my room. And then we have from into the 1988 Ford Mustang GT, and I have a lot of Fox bodies, but I don't have it in this paint job. I thought it looked cool. I really want the older green light one, but it's hard to find. It's red with the black stripe. I mean with red. I mean not red. Black with the red stripe. Can't talk today. So it takes a long time to get it off the base, so I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to take the clear case off of it. Which you can take these and put Hot Wheels in them if you like paint over that. I store like stuff in them from parts from cars. Alright, so it has the same wheels that they came stock with. Has a spoiler. There's the front end. It does have the Ford logo. And I believe it has an opening hood, or maybe not. Some of these open. I'm not gonna force it to open. But it looks like it does. Hold on, let me use the exact thing. Some of the M2s, if you get them open, you can never close them. Yeah, it does open. Yeah, and it's not a Coyote. I got a green one that had a Coyote, and I was disappointed because I didn't want a Coyote. This one's stock, which I might put the Coyote one in this and then put stock engine in that. But and it has red interior. It looks good. Like on the Monte Carlos, I like this color scheme minus gray. But yeah, it looks really good for an 80s car. I'm a fan of the 80s. See, now this hood's gonna do that. It has a gap in the front, but oh well. There's probably a way to fix it. Alright, so now we have best for last. I did blur my address out. And the seller's address, so nobody leaks their address. Because I don't want to be a dumbass and leak my own address. Alright, I have to cut all this tape. This is best for last. Tried to keep this as a surprise one. Let me just cut this tape off camera. I'll just do all this off. If you guys hear signs, it's a show in the other room. I have been buying stuff off of eBay. It looks like we packaged it really good, so this guy is getting a 5-star review. And it is in bubble wrap, so I appreciate that to the seller. So this is kind of a surprise to me because I haven't been able to see it in person when we saw pictures, so let's see if it, hopefully it matches up to my expectations. And as we unwind it, you guys can see it more and more. We'll get some of this garbage out of there. This does have delicate parts. I don't want to break the spoiler off of it. Am I even getting that? Alright, so the spoiler hasn't broken. Alright, so I can tell. Okay, I'm all four wheels wrong. The guy added more detail to it than it originally had. So it is the Project Herstold. That's it. So he added it more of a matte black because they did the shiny, and I think I like the matte black better. He added more rust. It does have the red on there. And then it has primer, which that was just primer, but he added rust and stuff. And the Herstold's door. And then that was like that. The original had no wheel. And the backs are rusty. So I'll do a comparison. Sorry for my phone being blurry. So there it is, the Hot Wheel one, which they have discontinued the Hot Wheel one, sadly. They do a little bit of Johnny Lightning ones. So here's the difference between these two. One has a spoiler and one doesn't. It might not be the same year. I think this is an 83 and this is an 84. So yeah. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.